going on, guys? It's gonna be Ants Zone. Uh, I saw when I got an idea the other day, and while I was watching another YouTuber, and he gave me this idea. His was a tier list thing, and he was pretty interesting to watch. But he was talking about something that, in terms of like battles and how something's structured, and about how it was dumb how they did it. And I thought about it, and I was like, there are universes in video games and movies that, when looking at it from the outside in, you're thinking to yourself, this is really dumb or can be done differently and better. So my idea was, why don't I make a channel about it, where in a sense I'm going to be isekaiing myself into these universes. I'm going to do it two different ways and two different hows. So I'm going to do it as, number one is from a place of power. Number two is a place of poverty, lower status. So, and then I'm going to do governments, and then I'm going to do battles as well. So those will be my two. There will be my two different ways. So, like for instance, I'm going to do, say, government first. I'll pick a universe, different videos, different universes, stuff like that. I'll probably do multiple ones of different universes. Like for instance, if I did a Star Wars one, which I will probably at some point, I'd do probably three different ones for that. I would do the early Republic versus the Sith. I'd have to do mainly books on that more than actual content wise. So there'd be that. Then I'd do the Republic Separatist. I would probably only do the Republic ones on it. I might do the like opposite one of it, whichever one I do. It just depends on how many people like that version of it and want the evil version as well. And then like I would do the Empire instead of the Rebellion, because the Empire is more of a government and the Rebellion is more of a ragtag of people. So that's the way the government would be. For instance, I would break down like how they work, how they're doing it. I would say this is how they're doing it and how it's working out for them. Like in certain universes are better, some are worse. It's like for instance, the Republic was probably worse than what the Empire was, and it could have been better if they had actually changed things up, but they let themselves loose. And so that's how I would do it. And the place of power would be like, what if, for instance, I was teleported into it as like one of the High Republic, one of the High Jedi's, or if I was a High Chancellor, like on Coruscant or something. Then I would do it as from a lower place. Or if I was just a regular Jedi, or if I was just like a lower counselor, or what if I was even lower than that? What if I was just a citizen? What would I do to change the situation we're in, or try to at least? I probably wouldn't, but I'm gonna try. And there are ways around it in certain universes where you can. Like for instance, Star Wars. Start out as someone low, but if I collect enough voices, I can rise up and become someone of power. Especially if I gather enough voices, or I'll be put down like a rebellion. But either way, so that'd be from that. So that's the government side of it. The battle side of it will be a bit different. It's going to be particular battles, because some universes have way too many. Like Star Wars has hundreds, Warhammer has millions. Probably not millions, but hundreds of thousands. There's so many you can't even keep track of them. But I would do like for battles for them, for instance, let's say Warhammer. I don't know, there's too many to pick. I'll say Star Wars. Let's say, for instance, the battle for Coruscant up in space, like how I would have done it differently or whatnot, like how I would have set up the battalion of ships and whatnot. Like I'm going to go more into like certain ones and like lore and book wise than in terms of like actual content wise, because like with the Warhammer games, don't get me wrong, I love them to death, amazing, I still love them, but in terms of battle wise, they don't exactly show how it actually works. Like you got 3 Warhammer Space Marines going into this, for instance, with a new one, you're seeing 3 Space Marines onto a Tyranid-filled world. and that's the only three you see other than like the side missions, which would not be the case at all. In actuality, there wouldn't be three. There'd be like 6 or 7. So that aside, I would go into detail about it. Battle wise, what I would do differently, what I would do instead, and like what I would put myself into. And so I'm gonna keep it mainly fiction, because non-fiction, like if I was going to do reality wise, would be kind of weird, maybe different. I might do a segment on that or two, especially if anybody piques interest on it. Like if you mention, hey, I want to see how you would do the Battle of the Bulge, or how you would do the Battle of Antietam, or something like that. How would you do it differently than what they did? Because I do love real world history, but there are already people out there who do real world history instead of just sci-fi like I would like to do. But I don't mind covering both. I love studying battles. I love doing government. I love studying government, especially past ones. So that would be that. So that is effectively what the channel is going to be about. It might expand into more later if I get comments and stuff about wanting to do different things. But like I'm mainly going to focus on pinpoint things, so that way you kind of know what I'm going to talk about. And every video I'm going to finish, I'm going to tell you what the next one's going to be about. Unless if I somehow happen to drastically change it because of comments or something and they want something different. So that'd be fine. But, so, as you can see behind me, I got the whiteboard. Whenever it comes to like even battles or whatnot, or talking about governments, I will be using it to write down stuff. Mind you, I'll pull the camera closer when I'm doing stuff like that. But I'll be using it to help draw and illustrate for you, because it's easier for people to see that and do that. And so, and if people start subscribing, liking the channel, I might even go more into it and start buying actual battle maps for certain universes and stuff. So that's basically going to be the channel. If you just like listening to battles and war and stuff like that, and all that, and if it comes down to it and I start getting enough people who like it, I'll even have a Discord for it, to where we can even do a live stream with people interacting, where and saying, hey, we need to change this, we need to change that, we need to make adjustments on it, which will be fine. I'm fully 100% for that. It's just something that I would need people to get interactive with, like be interested in. So, alright, that'll be it from introductory video. I plan on posting one probably either Thursday or Sunday, because I'm going to work out whichever one I do first. So you'll see my next video then. I'm at a tie right now between, I want to do government. I want to do government at the same time I want to do a battle as well. I might do kind of small ones of both. Like for instance, you'll definitely see me post it. I'll have more of a concrete stuff from now on. Whenever I do post a video, I'll know what the next thing I want to talk about. But so I'll say I'll probably do something along the lines of Star Wars. I'll probably pick a battle that the Republic lost, could have won, or even the Empire. I might do one or the other. I'll do a battle first, and then I'll probably make a secondary video discussing I'll probably do the Republic. Yeah, I'll do the first Republic, not the second one, not after the Empire, but the one before. Because the second one, I don't even want to talk about that. That's just bullshit. But so that'll be it for today. Have an amazing one.